house, all alone, away from home. No more life apart from this, scarred by lies, cries, and bloody fists. With only the past to think about now, all I have are the flashbacks of the love, the hate, of the ugly and proud, dreaming of a glimpse of a cloud. Even at the latest hour of the night, I can hear my thoughts screaming out loud, banging my head against the wall, busting my skull to drown them out. All I got in my bed's my meds. I bite my arm to break the skin, cause the pain reminds me I'm still living. Even if society rejects me as a human, no one ever comes to see me, and I really don't blame them truthfully. My heinous acts deserve a lifetime of isolation, lonely and ugly. I drew a face on the wall from my blood, from my wounds. He doesn't talk or show expressions at all, but it's just me and him forever in this tomb, curled up dreaming of a real life, more claustrophobic than a baby in the womb. The world swept me away like dirty filth under the rug with a broom. If only I had the courage to fight the sick and twisted urge, wishing I had one more chance to try to be part of society. The more I think about it, the more I die a little. I'm all alone, forgotten, I'm sick and suicidal. No future, no direction, just visions unforgivable. If I had a chance to change it, I would make it possible. The more I think about it, the more I die a little. I'm all alone, forgotten, I'm sick and suicidal. No future, no direction, just visions unforgivable. If I had a chance to change it, I would make it possible. Why was I born? Why was I here to sit in this cell? Year after year I've been evicted from this world, restricted from everything, convicted of a sentence drawn by pain. Remember the night I used that blade that did die in vain, but the high gain sure is fade. Since that day of violence, I've been locked up in silence. With no guidance, the voices took alliance. I made a bet with my life, but there's nothing to do except reflect about that night. Someone else's world I shattered, so my life doesn't matter. My dreams, my fears, my angers turn to reality the night of that massacre. Wish now hours could go by faster. I like to say that I changed, but since that day has been engraved in my brain, I felt like a slave dropped in my grave, engulfed in a pool of flames. Unlike the outside, my world stays the same. I like to take my meds in small doses. I pass the time by counting cockroaches, simply smelling the grass. As a fantasy, decades feel like centuries. I gladly take death over this penalty, cause the hard evidence, this is my permanent residence. For society's protection, my life has been rejected, but now I'm back. The more I think about it, the more I die a little.